Thanks for joining us. I'm Blake Suniga here with Brian Banafitemi and Tim Swartz. Our starting lineups, a look at the matchups here and who we'll see for our starting five for both teams. Here we go. And it's going to be the Sky off the tip. Vandersloot outside. Pass to Diggins. Now Stevens. Stevens the screen. Harrington hits the three-point bomb.
Well, for the games that you watch around the league, what's an important factor that you guys think gets overlooked?
I gotta say, pace. You want to play the game on your terms. And if you can control the tempo, that can be pretty key in a game.
And no doubt, Brian, we see different styles around the league. And if you can impose how you want to play, that's huge.
3 on the clock. Carlton shot is off. Here's Diggins. He's guarded by Angsler. Pass to Stevens. Shoots over Angsler. Finds the open look, and it's on target.
Loves to grow and improve. Stevens is always looking to add another wrinkle to her game, and that catch and shoot's pretty deadly.
Carlton. A three-pointer, no good.
Bodied her up and made her alter the trajectory of the shot that time.
Definitely. Some very sound defense played on that trip down.
Here's Diggins. Spins. Pass to Stevens. That's her second shot and her second basket. My math says that's 2 for 2.
Stevens can score from anywhere, but on the interior is where the defense really has to worry about her.
Now here's Jones. Vandersloot defending.
Now here's Carlton.
That one's off. Still out of sync. Just about 2 minutes into the game, first quarter of basketball. They grab their own miss.
Cardoso.
And she drops in the layup off glass.
That's some tenacity inside, battling for the second chance points.
Carlton on the wing. Gustafson with it. Cardoso on her.
Gustafson can't hit.
Well, that's just not a sight you see very often because she has a great feel for that jump shot, especially when she's open.
Now here's Vandersloot. Outside Stevens. Fires for 3.
Diggins.
Harrington outside.
Pass to Diggins.
Lets the 3 fly.
Rebounded by Portland.
Surprising miss, wouldn't you say? I mean, she usually devours those wide open opportunities.
Here's Carlton. Gets a three-pointer to fall.
Well, the D sagged off, and no hesitation on her part to rise up and bury the 3.
One place this Chicago team needs to improve is their three-point shooting.
Well, the Sky were last in the WNBA in threes made per game at just about 5. They also took the least amount of triples, so I would say that's a point of emphasis with this team.
Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. Jones outside.
Carlton on the wing.
Pass to Angsler. 5 on the clock. And here is Jones.
And again, Portland from deep.
Well, this is important to Jones's confidence. She needs to keep taking and making these threes.
Here's Stevens.
Now here's Cardoso. Here's Diggins.
Got a hand on it. And they'll keep possession. Stevens, that's good.
Well, this is what you get with Stevens, right? A go-getter who wants to make an impact.
She's guarded by Stevens. Pass to Carlton. Rejected by Azare Stevens.
Because of Stevens' competitive drive, she doesn't want to allow any easy buckets.
Here's Cardoso. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket's good, and she'll go to the line.
At the line for the Sky, Camila Cardoso. One shot.
While her teammate Angel Reese got all the headlines, did you guys watch Camila Cardoso? She had a stellar rookie year.
Oh, yeah. I mean, I watched her. She was awesome. You know, remember, she didn't make her debut until June due to injury, but she ends up averaging 10 and 8 as a rookie. Rim protection as well. What a future she has.
If they could end every possession with that shot, they'd be happy, because 9 times out of 10, that's an easy layup.
Pass to Gustafson. Carlton.
Screened by Gustafson.
Now Jones. She's guarded by Stevens. And that one's good. Jones.
What a confident jumper by Jones. She's put work into becoming more consistent with her jump shot.
Outside Stevens. On the wing, Dejanay Carrington. Vandersloot outside.
Screened by Cardoso.
They get the rebound. That one goes. Count it.
Where was the box out? Some easy second chance points.
Those kinds of mistakes on the glass will kill a team.
Here's Carrington. And she lays it straight in.
Clearly, they had a pretty good grasp of the game plan coming into this one.
I know it's early, Tim, but I don't think I'm going out on a limb when I say we could be headed for a blowout unless something changes quickly.
Absolutely.
Portland with the ball.
They trail by 11. Pass to Carlton. To the paint. And she takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed.
Oh, man. She is so good at making those lead passes.
Here's Diggins.
This one for 3. Dives for it.
Rebounded by Portland.
This has not been a quarter to remember for her.
I mean, what's going on right now? What is this? She's not making any sort of impact for them at that end of the court.
Now here's Carlton.
6 to shoot. Jones. Off target from three-point range.
It can be so deflating to miss a wide-open look like that.
Pass to Stevens.
Carrington. Here's Diggins.
It's rebounded by Ainsley.
Yeah, she tried to fight her way through traffic and just couldn't do it.
To the middle.
Stolen by Camila Cardoso.
Vandersloot outside. That one's in. Her first basket of the game. She is 1 for 2.
Their offense has come together immediately. They're threatening to run away with this game.
I can't imagine they'll stay this hot for 4 quarters, but if they can even come close, look out.
Okay, to pick up and keep this offensive pace would be insane.
Pass to Angsler. Gustafson. Carlton, covered by Carrington.
Now here's Carlton.
Defense right on her. And she banks in the layup.
That's incredibly poor defensive awareness. She's one player you don't want to give up any space to.
Now Vandersloot.
Cardoso, covered by Gustafson.
Vandersloot, no good.
Terrific job defending the basket that time. It's not an easy task stopping her when she's headed to the rim.
Chicago in the lead.
Here's Diggins.
Pass to Stevens. That shot off. And they could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Yeah, too many empty possessions. I mean, it's simple. They need points. When she pounds that rock inside, Jones is tough to stop, has great touch.
Here's Chicago now. Vandersloot outside. Here's Diggins. No good from outside.
You know, she keeps jacking up those threes without much to show for it. She's going to lose the green light very early in this game if this keeps up.
Now here's Angsler. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for her. Shot clock at 5.
Screen by Gustafson.
Carlton, the shot is off.
Pass to Diggins.
Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Check out these handles. That's rush hour handle, not midday handle, not early morning. That's rush hour handle. That nasty spin just throws the defender.
And that concludes the first quarter of play. It's the Sky up by 9. And we'll get things started in the second quarter when we return. A lopsided first quarter in the books as we get ready to begin the second quarter. And when you consider how the Sky are doing, guys, what are your thoughts?
Really putting in the work on the offensive glass.
They've set the tone here early with the hustle.
Cloud with it. Inside. Off to a good start as she hits her first shot attempt.
Well, this is where she makes her money, in the paint. Williams can score many different ways down low.
Here's Smalls. 11-point game. Pass to Sutton. Here's Smalls. She's guarded by Williams. Now Smalls. And here's Sutton. Parked down low that time and got hit with the 3-second call.
Foolish play. I mean, she's got to be thinking out there.
Which she clearly isn't at this moment. Or maybe she was thinking, just not about basketball.
In terms of basketball-rich areas, Brian, Portland is near the top of the list.
Well, it's such a hotbed for the sports. I mean, you got great young WNBA players like Haley Van Lith and Cameron Brink, who hail from Portland. So it's great to now have a team here.
Pass to Samuelson. And here's Sutton. There's a screen. There's the 3. And the 3 ball is good.
And while Sutton doesn't shoot it great from 3, she does make enough of them to make the defense respect it.
Jackson outside.
Back to Cloud. Now here's Williams. Stevens. Takes a big high bounce and goes in.
Perfect screen there. Set her up with a terrific look.
Yeah, but that's a bad job by the defender to not fight through that screen to contest.
You want to see more effort there.
Here's Sutton, defended by Sheldon. Now Sutton.
Launches a 3. Does not find the hole. Her second miss, and she is now 1 for 3.
Pass to Sheldon.
Takes the 3.
Rebounded by Portland.
She's guarded by Stevens. They set the screen.
Now Smalls.
And it's off from 3-point range. Here in quarter 2, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. Up top, Cloud. No scoring yet from her, but that's likely to change. So the whistle blows on the shot. 2 free throws for the contact there.
Okay, let me put you two on the spot. If you have one pick, one player to start a franchise with, who's it going to be?
Give me Asia Wilson. She has all those MVPs. She's got the championships. And it's about her scoring, her defense, and her size.
Take a break.
You can build around that.
That's a great pick, Tim, but you know who I'm going with. Come on. Brianna Stewart.
You get the defense with Stewie, but you throw in the shooting and just her all-around game. It puts her over the top for me.
The first free throw is good.
A familiar face rejoining the Sky, point guard Courtney Vandersloot.
The league's all-time leader in assists per game. Vandersloot spent her first 12 seasons in Chicago, spent the last 2 years in New York, winning the title in 2024. She's back in the Windy City, running the show this year.
And she makes both free throws. For those joining us, we're in the second quarter with just about 3 minutes gone by.
Here's Diggins. Harrington outside.
Pass to Stevens. Angsler with the steal. Jones outside. Here's the three. Drills the three-pointer.
And if you leave anyone that wide open, you're just asking them to punish you, and they did there.
And so it's Chicago with it. Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. Down low. It's tipped.
Stolen by Carlton.
Off target from outside. Chicago leading.
Here's Diggins.
Pass to Vandersloot. To the inside. Here's Cardoso. And they're going to count the bucket and send her to the line. It could be a three-point play.
Great to have Rip City in the WNBA, Tim. Portland back in the fold.
Yeah, there was a team in Portland from 2000 to 2002. This area loves basketball. We've seen it with the Blazers in the NBA, and the fans here are ecstatic to have the W back.
And that one misses.
Guys, there's really no debate. When it comes to assists, Courtney Vandersloot is the GOAT.
No argument here. 7 assist titles in her career. Easily the best assist average in league history. Vandersloot is a wizard with the rock.
Back to Vandersloot. Five to shoot.
Stevens, pass to Diggins.
From deep. Here's Cardoso. Makes it off the glass.
That's a great play on the glass, and for her, it's what really we expect from her. All her second chance points do not come by accident.
Now a timeout called by Portland.
Pass to Carlton. And looks like an illegal pick was set. That'll get the ref's attention.
Good call there. Her feet still moving when she set the screen.
And she sort of lowered her shoulder into her, too. A move you perfected, actually. But they were going to get her there one way or the other.
We gotta see that one again. That block was an all-out effort.
Great timing, great defensive awareness. When you have to face a defender that can reject you like this, it can alter your approach.
Stevens, and the bucket counts, and she's on her way to the line to try to make it a three-point play.
And when you watch Azurá Stevens, what is it that stands out to you?
Well, she's 6'6" to start and excellent at blocking shots, but she's also a very good three-point shooter. So with that length, shooting, and rim protection, Stevens kind of gives you a little bit of everything.
Well, with a new Toronto team coming in 2026 and more international players getting drafted, the WNBA's global reach is growing.
When you look at upcoming draft classes, that will be reflected more so with the international players coming in and some of the recent high draft picks we've had from outside the United States.
Yeah, and it mirrors basketball continuing to grow on the international stage. So I'm excited to see the best players in the world playing right here in the WNBA.
Vandersloot outside.
Diggins.
Pass to Cardoso. Now Stevens. Missed inside. Now here's Angsler. She hasn't yet put up any points in this one. Here's Jones. And here's Carlton. Just 5 to shoot. Pass to Gustafson.
And another miss by Portland. Here's Diggins.
Vandersloot outside. Outside Stevens.
Diggins.
She's guarded by Angsler. Chicago the rebound. And a basket by Cardoso.
And this is the kind of dominant scorer Cardoso is capable of being. For her, it's all about finding the rhythm and staying aggressive.
Jones outside. Pass to Gustafson. Carlton up top. Covered by Carrington. Looking to end the drought.
A rebound by Camila Cardoso.
No question who's been in control of this game.
Yeah, absolutely. They've really taken charge.
Back to Vandersloot. Outside Stevens. Fires the three.
The shot by Diggins, no good.
Well, she's definitely a threat from deep, but it just hasn't been going for her tonight. She might want to avoid that shot for a while.
Screen by Carlton.
Pass to Jones. No good on the three.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Here's Diggins. Covered by Gustafson.
Shoots from 8. That misses off the backboard.
Haley Jones on the wing.
Vandersloot defending.
Now here's Carlton. Screen by Gustafson.
Down low. Up and in. It's good. First basket of the game for her. 1 for 4 shooting.
Good movement by Gustafson getting to her spot.
And so it's Chicago with it. Timeout called to Sky.
That coach wants to get everybody on the same page out there and maybe change up some things as well.
Yeah, that's probably a good timeout. You might as well talk things through.
And kind of change that game plan as well.
And so it's Chicago with it. A 12-point game. Back to Vandersloot. The tray. The second chance effort.
And Cardoso with the lay-in.
She is definitely making her presence felt here in the first half, shooting it so efficiently.
They really want to find that igniter here.
That's right, their offense is ground to a standstill.
Maybe you need to suit up, Tim. They need a spark.
Now here's Carlton, covered by Carrington.
Just 5 on the clock. Here's Jones. Off target with the 3. And it's the Sky ball. 14 points, their largest lead in the game. Carrington with the screen. Pass to Vandersloot. From deep.
They get it again. And a basket by Cardoso.
Her stroke has been dead on. Inside, outside, wherever. The shots are falling for her.
Carlton with it.
She has 5. Soft touch off the glass.
Very high quality shot. Can't get enough of those.
And so that brings the first half to a close. It's the Sky leading by 14. We'll be right back to the action when we return. Well, it's been a one-sided affair through the first 2 quarters, but there is plenty of time to mount a comeback.
You have to like what we're seeing here from Cardoso.
Quite simply, she's been terrific. This is just what they need from her.
And a double-double in just one half of basketball? You can't ask for anything more as a coach, teammate, or fan.
Portland with the ball.
They trail by 14. Pass to Carlton. There's a screen. 6 on the shot clock. Back to Jones. From outside the arc. Nope. She's now missed more than she's made. 4 for 9. And here is Vandersloot.
Carrington outside.
Stevens. Goes back up. And she was fouled in the act of shooting. An opportunity for a 3-point play.
Shooting 1.
Well, no task is too tall for Stevens because she'll fight through contact all day if she has to.
Azare Stevens, 1 shot.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. 1 shot.
And the free throw, no good.
You know, as good as Stevens is inside, she breaks the mold of your typical WNBA big. She can stretch a defense as good as anyone.
Pass to Angsler. Here's Carlton. No good on the triple.
Here's Diggins.
To the middle. Here's Stevens. That's good again. And her 7th basket, 7 for 10 from the floor.
Well, that's just Stevens playing big right there. My goodness.
First minute and a half of basketball played here in the third quarter. After missing the 2023 season on maternity leave, it's great to have Skylar Diggins back in action.
No doubt. One of the most dynamic guards the league has ever seen. Diggins didn't miss a beat, averaging 15 points and 6 assists last year. Into her mid-30s, she's still got it.
And so it's Chicago with it. They haven't given up any points here in the second half.
And as they continue to dominate, you wonder just how much higher this lead might get.
And it really could get out of hand because their defense has been just as excellent as their offense.
Great overall game.
Now a timeout called by Portland.
Now here's Angsler. She's guarded closely. And that one's good.
She's so good at recognizing where the openings are and getting that ball to the rim.
Just under 2.5 minutes into this third quarter now.
Here's Diggins.
Vandersloot left side. Shot clock at 6. Here's Carrington. Can't connect from 13 feet out.
Challenging stretch here for Portland.
She's guarded by Stevens. Pass to Carlton. Angsler. Here's Carlton. Covered by Carrington. From outside, off the mark. Vandersloot outside. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter.
Here's Diggins.
They get it back. Here's Stevens. Field goal number 9. She's 9 for 12 with that basket.
And once Stevens finds her rhythm, she stays aggressive, which is a nightmare for opponents.
Pass to Angsler. Screen by Gustafson. And here's Carlton. Over Carrington. Carlton's shot is off.
It's almost like she's trying to make things hard on herself. Work it around, get an easier shot.
Here's Stevens. That's good. And so Courtney Vandersloot gets the assist.
It's a one-man show out there, guys. Looks like she's willing to handle all the offensive duties for them.
Pass to Gustafson. Carlton covered by Carrington.
Jones outside.
Screen by Gustafson.
And she floats it in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
Well, so comfortable around the rim. Megan Gustafson, a very good finisher.
Chicago with the ball. Here's Diggins.
To the paint.
Stevens.
The lead pass was put in just the right spot to produce the layup.
Well, that pick, it worked like a charm. A nice job taking it right to the tin for the layup.
Portland with the ball.
And they've been struggling here offensively.
Bit of a dry spell for sure.
Screened by Carlton.
Jones outside. Drains the three-pointer.
With everything Haley Jones brings to the table, the scoring's almost a bonus. This team has to love how she's playing tonight.
Vandersloot outside. Pass to Stevens. All alone. Sinks it. What range from downtown.
Right back at you. They immediately get those 3 points back.
Just trading punches from long range.
It's been a heavyweight fight.
Gustafson with it. Cardoso on her.
Pulls up.
And there's Portland with another bucket.
Used her strength to get in the post without much fight from the D.
They need to do a better job next time and muscle up on her. I mean, that's just too easy.
Pass to Stevens. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Jones. That is her first foul of the game.
And Portland making a change here.
Number 1, Shoot Sutton.
Here's Vandersloot. Inside.
Carrington.
Good work there as it goes.
Look at Carrington using her agility inside and using it to get to a point-blank shot.
Portland with the ball. Now Sutton.
Back to Jones.
Up top, Gustafson.
Angsler down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Jones. He hits it just before the shot clock expires.
What handles? She brought the defense down to the ground with that move.
Now a timeout called by Chicago.
Oh, they want to tinker with the game plan a little bit, and now's the time to do it.
Yeah, there was clearly some things going on out there that the coaching staff just wasn't a fan of.
Pass to Vandersloot.
Here's Diggins.
Now here's Carrington. Clock at 6. And here's Vandersloot. The 3 is up.
And out of bounds. Portland will take it.
And here's Sutton. Jones outside. Gustafson guarded by Jones.
Pass to Carrington.
And the layup is good.
Outstanding entry pass. She knew exactly where to go with that ball.
Dickinson.
Portland with the ball. The 2024 Most Improved Player was none other than San Diego native Dejanay Carrington.
She's always been an excellent defender. Offensively, though, Carrington took a major step forward, scoring about 13 points per game.
Angsler, she's guarded by Williams. Just 3 to shoot. The three-pointer off the mark.
Pass to Diggins.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
And here's Cardoso, covered by Gustafson.
Vandersloot outside. Williams.
Here's Sutton. Here's Gustafson. Screen by Gustafson. Pass to Sutton.
Now here's Angsler. She's guarded by Williams. Great D that time from Elizabeth Williams. Now here's Vandersloot.
Now Cardoso. She's guarded by Angsler. Here's Diggins.
And there's the 3-second violation.
Substitution on the court.
Pass to Samuelson.
Now Sutton.
Puts up a 3. Cans it from downtown.
They can't afford to give her that kind of look.
Well, it came off a good screen, but still, as a defender, you have to fight over the top of it.
And you need some help as well.
Here's Cloud. It's good from about 19 feet.
Double teams, triple teams, zone defense, something. I mean, you got to figure out a way to shut her down.
Samuelson outside.
Jacks up a 3.
Sutton, no good.
They can guarantee this is the last possession of the quarter if they hold on to it.
And I think that's probably what they'll do.
Here's Cloud. Guns up empty down low. And as we conclude the third quarter, pretty much a blowout. It's been a one-sided affair. Sky out in front, just dominating this one. And when we return, we'll get the fourth quarter rolling here on 2K Sports. And we're rolling here again with the fourth quarter. Might not come down to the wire, but you never know.
Pass to Sheldon.
Back to Cloud. To the inside.
Stevens.
And that comes off the assist by Natasha Cloud.
That's just skillful playmaking by Natasha Cloud, moving the pieces around to create for her team.
Now Sutton. Back to Samuelson.
Beyond the arc. Stevens grabs the board.
Sheldon outside.
There's a screen by Stevens. Banked in off the glass.
Almost an impossible shot to block in the post. The defender can't give up that much size inside and expect to get a hand on it.
Fourth quarter of basketball, we're about 1 minute into it.
Pass to Sutton. Samuelson outside. Sutton defended by Sheldon.
And here's Sutton. Shot clock at 6.
Now here's Samuelson.
Misses the 3.
Jackson outside. On the wing, J.C. Sheldon. Pass to Cloud. Sheldon outside.
From downtown.
Rebounded by Portland.
Some tough offensive sets, and they really want to turn it around.
They got to lock in and need a basket just to regain some momentum.
Carlton up top.
And a miss there on the triple.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Lucky she was off.
I just hope that was a mistake by the D, because if that's how they plan to guard her, they're going to have serious problems.
Here's Sutton, guarded by Jackson.
Samuelson's shot is off.
Left side, Jackson. Pass to Sheldon.
Stevens outside for Cloud. Back to Stevens. That one's good, and so Natasha Cloud gets the assist.
Give an assist there, not for a pass, but for the solid screen set on the inside that freed her up and really just made that layup possible.
And just about 3 minutes through the fourth and final quarter here.
Pass to Sutton.
Carlton, she's guarded by Williams. Rejected by Elizabeth Williams.
Amongst the most fearsome defenders in the league, you don't want to take it at Williams. She almost takes it personal.
Natasha Cloud from outside. Here's Stevens. Lays it up and banks it in.
They've been able to depend on her offense all game, guys. She's just not wasting any chances, any shots she's had.
And if they want to make things even easier on themselves here late in the ball game, I got an idea. Just keep getting her the basketball.
Pass to Carlton. Here's Samuelson. To halt the run. Desiree Stevens with the block. Cloud outside. And here is Stevens. Here's Williams. And she uses the glass on the layup.
Like she's on a pogo stick. Williams up for the board, down a moment, then up for the points. What energy!
Pass to Sutton.
Samuelson. Down low. Three-pointer. Cloud pulls it in.
This offense, it just seems completely deflated.
While at the other end, it's one bucket after another. This run is really getting out of hand.
And making it ugly.
Stolen.
Samuelson outside.
She's covered by Cloud.
Back to Samuelson.
The shot from 20 feet. That one doesn't drop.
You know, she might be a little overconfident if she's taking shots like that.
I don't care how many shots she's hitting. She's never hitting that one.
To the paint. Williams with the steal.
Rakia Jackson, here we go.
Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
As a big, sometimes your height is a huge help passing-wise. It allows players like Williams to get a clear view of open players.
They're really on back foot at this point.
Yeah, at both ends of the floor. Things are just not going their way.
They set the pick to the middle. Great D that time from Elizabeth Williams. Pass to Jackson. Back to Cloud. Up and in on the layup.
Love the take from Cloud right there. Not letting the defense deter her.
Now Sutton. Now here's Samuelson.
Pass to Carlton. 5 on the clock. The three-pointer is on target.
You know what? I don't care how far from the bucket she is. You've got to have a defender on her. She's just too good from long range.
Cloud with it.
Sheldon outside.
And now Jackson. Stevens up top. That one goes in.
With the size advantage as big as it was right there, that's exactly what she should do in that situation. Take it strong to the middle.
Out to the right wing. Carlton. Elizabeth Williams with the block.
And that's out of bounds. Portland will retain possession.
Both teams deciding to change it up. On the wing, Emily Angsler. Pass to Carlton. 6 on the shot clock. Now Gustafson. Drops in the tray.
It has been a three-point barrage for them since halftime.
Yeah, I don't know if it's been by design or by accident, but either way, it's been impressive.
Maybe the coach just went up to the locker room chalkboard and just put a number 3 out there.
Jackson outside. Sheldon.
She's guarded by Angsler. Here's Williams.
Back to Jackson.
High post, Elizabeth Williams. Here's Cloud. And another basket for Chicago.
And their shooting percentage continues to climb in the second half.
Well, as a group, they've been in total sync since the break. Good team basketball, and it's resulted in high-quality shots.
Very good adjustments at the half.
Here's Gustafson. Off the mark there with the 3.
Sheldon outside. Jackson outside. Back to Sheldon.
Pass to Jackson. Here's Cloud. Guarded by Jones. Here's Cloud.
Rebounded by Portland.
Totally unnecessary to go the fadeaway there. Could have been an easy jumper.
And here is Jones. She's covered by Cloud. And here's Angsler. Pass to Gustafson. Carlton launches it. It's hauled in by Williams.
The defense has to be real thrilled to see her keep shooting those threes. She has been brutal this half.
Now here's Sheldon.
Here's Cloud. Three-pointer. Buries the long-range jumper.
Well, she sets up so many of her teammates. Nice to see Cloud being the one getting the pass.
Haley Jones on the wing.
She's covered by Cloud. Now Angsler. Kicks it out to Jones. Shoots over Cloud. Used the shot fake to create the angle, but couldn't get it to fall. About 3 seconds between the shot clock and game clock.
Back to Jackson. Sheldon. Jackson outside.
Natasha Cloud from outside. Natasha Cloud can't get that one to fall. No problem for Chicago as they get the win. And this crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
Boy, I mean, for us too, it was shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to come in and just cruise to the type of win they had tonight.
That'll do it for our broadcast, everyone.